On page 25, they're talking about shields, and I'll just read it. It says, "Shield," the old woman snapped. "You well know the weakness there. Shield your son too much, Jessica, and he'll not grow strong enough to fulfill any destiny." So that, I think that's a very general point about, if you're too protective and you're a helicopter mom, then your son or daughter, when they face real problems in the world and when they're adults, they will not know what to do and they will become weaker individuals for it. And I think that's happening in a lot of cases, especially in the universities, where students are not really supposed to be there, and they're being given great inflation and praise and undeserved grades, and push into programs where they're really getting nothing in the end. And then when they're finished university, and we're going to see this more and more, I think the student debt crisis is going to blow up eventually, as well as just unemployed people with just awful degrees, like worthless, dash studies, whatever it might be, gender studies or race studies or Latino studies, African studies, whatever it might be, dance studies or even education studies in some cases. You're going to get people who really are not going to be able to find work. They're employmentless, right? And so when they hit the real world, when they're looking for jobs, they're going to discover the real truth. And they're going to find out that everything they've been told since they were in school was a lie. And I think that's very unfortunate. I think people should be given real information and real judgment when they're in school, and not this program, which apparently has been going on since the 70s, to push more and more people into higher education when they should not be there. And so this is the same kind of thing. It's feeding a false narrative of people's abilities, and it's going to lead to a problem. So this idea of shielding people from reality, I think, is very troublesome, and it's going to create some social unrest in the near future.